Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm on my way to work. Most of the time when you meet somebody for the first time, one of the things that people always say is, "What do you do?" My response usually is, I do a lot of things. What people generally mean when they ask that question is, what is your occupation? So I try to clarify that. When people say, what do you do? I say, my occupation is a locksmith. My occupation does not define me or my life. It's only a part of my life. And inevitably, when I tell people that I'm a locksmith, they usually say, "Oh, that's cool. That sounds like a fun and interesting job." At times, yes. But like every other job, you know, it's a job. And sometimes it sucks also. I might be completely jaded by it because I've been doing it for so long. And I guess I could see how some of the stuff to someone who's not familiar with the trade would find it interesting. So today I'm going to take you guys along with me for a day of locksmithing. It's like bring your viewers to work day. I'm on my way into the shop, going to go see what we got going on for the day, pick up the van, and we'll head out on the road. All right, I'm in the work van now. On my way to my first job. So one of the questions I get a lot is, well, what kind of stuff do you do as a locksmith? You just got keys? So I'm gonna try to show you some of the variety of things we do. I don't know how much of the actual work I can show you, because like this job I'm going on is at a residential house, and I don't want to bring the cameras into somebody's house. So if I have work to do in the van, I can show you that. So this call is for a broken key in a lock at a gentleman's house. What happens, people put the key in, either they use the wrong key or the lock is seized up or it's worn out or whatever, and they try to turn the key and it doesn't go first try, and so they force it and they snap the key, and they're left with the head of the key in their hand and the teeth of the key in the lock. So that's what I'm going to deal with. Okay, so I got this guy's lock. It was a deadbolt. Nothing in this video is meant for teaching purposes. This is just how I do things. You should not attempt this stuff. If you break your lock or you break something or you, whatever, it's your own fault. I am not recommending you do this. I am just showing this for example purposes on how I do my job. So this is a deadbolt. Guy broke a key in the lock. I was able to take the deadbolt off of the door. Luckily, the broken key part is in the right spot to still spin the lock. I don't know if you can see this. So I'm going to take my follow bar, push this right out, dump the pins out, and there goes the broken key right there. And check for any stuck pins. Now this, for some reason, is missing a top pin, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back in. Okay, now I got to make a good copy of the key off of this broken key. I got to try anyways. Now we'll just key this back up. Much better. Put the lock back together, go install it, and be on my way. So you see this is a pinning kit. All the different pins correlate to the different cuts in the keys, and that's how you key it up. So each lock has its own unique key based on the cuts in the key and the pins from the pinning kit. Okay, that job's done. Heading back to the shop now. And again, I can't stress enough, I'm just showing you how I do my job. This is not a how-to video. And there may be other locksmiths out there watching this that have a different way of doing it. Fantastic. I'm just showing how I do my job and what my job consists of on a day-to-day basis. On to the next job. I am on my way to local VA hospital. They want to change the combinations on their pharmacy door. They have, I believe there's 6 electronic push-button locks. I for sure am not bringing the camera in this place. They will not appreciate that. This is a pretty quick job. Basically just deleting the old codes and reprogramming new codes. Should be pretty quick and easy. All done. 5 electronic push-button locks recombinated. The hardest part of that job is getting the employees to come up with a new 4-digit code. On my way now to a rekey job, which is another pretty routine thing that we do. Basically taking the lock apart and making it so a new key works the lock and the old key will no longer work anymore. This property that I'm going to, I've been to before. Last time I was here, it was in complete disarray. It was disgusting. There was crap, like literal crap, in the rugs and the smell of pee throughout. So when you say that sounds like a fun job, there are times we have to go into these units and residences that are just disgusting. So that was a few months back. I'm hoping by now the place has been gutted out and remodeled, and I won't have to hold my breath while I'm in there. That place has been completely renovated. No stink, no poop on the floor, no pee smell, nothing. They did an excellent job. I mean, they really made over the whole place so it's nice and clean and pleasant to work in now. So now I'm just going to rekey the locks. And like I said, all it is taking this key that works these locks now and making it so it no longer works and make these keys work. Here we go. Just pop the clip off the back. This is a deadbolt cylinder, Defiant, kind of cheap Home Depot, Lowe's brand. Take the key, turn, follow bar, slide that out, dump the pins, put my new key in, and get the pins that correlate with the numbers on the key. Slide this back in, follow bar out, nice, new key. Put the clip back on. Snap that into place. And the cylinder is good to go. Common rookie mistake when people are starting out, they forget to put that clip back on, and they go to test it and they turn it and they pull the key out and the whole thing falls out and the thing explodes and pins and springs everywhere. And you know, it sucks. Next deadbolt cylinder. Here we go. Okay, and just like that, we have one door, knob deadbolt. Second door, knob deadbolt. All done. Old key no longer works anymore. New key works great. They only want 2 keys, so I don't have to make any copies. We're good to go. We'll put these back in and be on my way. And that's it. The day is done. Today was a slow day for me for road calls. That's just a little bit of what I do as a locksmith. See how neat it is? And again, being a locksmith is just my job. It does not define me or who I am. It's a part of my life. So don't ask people what they do if you want to find out their occupation. Ask them, what do you do for work? Because work shouldn't be what defines you. I'm done work, so I'm done thinking about work, and I'm on to other parts of my life. Have a great rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks for watching.